Have you ever noticed this? Some people in their 80s still walk tall, full of life, steady, and confident. Meanwhile, others in their 60s already struggle, leaning on a cane, out of breath after just a few steps. At first, it feels like luck, or maybe good genes. But the real difference? It's not luck, it's habits. Welcome to GlowBeyond 50, the health channel for adults over 50 in the United States, the UK, Australia, and Canada. Here we believe aging isn't about slowing down, it's about living smarter. Today, I'll share 6 golden habits to stay young after 50. These habits help you protect your health, keep your energy, and stay sharp without complicated routines or expensive treatments. And there's one habit you probably don't expect. Habit number 5 is the most overlooked, yet it could be the closest thing we have to a real-life elixir of youth. Stick around, you'll want to know this. If this sounds valuable to you, help GlowBeyond 50 reach our first 1,000 subscribers. Click subscribe right now. It's just a small click for you, but it means the world to this growing community. Let's build a healthier life together, starting today. All right, let's dive into the first 3 golden habits that can truly transform your life after 50. These are practical, easy-to-implement changes that offer immense benefits for your long-term health and vitality. Habit 1. Walk your way to youth. First up is something incredibly simple, yet profoundly powerful: walking every day. Now you might be thinking, walking, really, that's too basic. But don't underestimate this habit. It's one of the most underrated health secrets out there. Just 30 minutes of walking daily can reduce your risk of heart disease by up to 40%. It strengthens your cardiovascular system, improves blood circulation, and helps you maintain a healthy weight without the need for intense workouts. But here's where it gets even better. Walking is also a brain booster. It increases blood flow to your brain, sharpens memory, improves focus, and helps regulate your mood. That calm, clear-headed feeling you get after a walk. That's your brain saying thank you. Plus, walking outdoors exposes you to natural light, which helps reset your internal clock, improves sleep quality, and boosts vitamin D, something many people over 50 are lacking. Let me share Raymond's story. He's a 73-year-old from Arizona who used to get out of breath just walking to his mailbox. His knees ached and his energy was at rock bottom. Then one day, his granddaughter, a physical therapy student, challenged him to walk just 5 minutes around the block every day. At first, it felt like a huge task, but he stuck with it. Fast forward 2 years, Raymond now walks 2 miles every day, rain or shine. His knees are stronger, his energy is through the roof, and he's even made new friends through his local walking group. Raymond says he feels decades younger, all from the simple act of putting one foot in front of the other consistently. So, are you ready to lace up your shoes? In fact, tell me in the comments below, how often do you walk each day? Right now, I'd love to hear your routine. But movement is just one piece of the puzzle. What you put on your plate plays a huge role in how you age too. Habit 2. Eat real, age slow. Our second golden habit is to eat real whole foods. In today's world of packaged snacks and fast food, it's easy to forget the power of nature's pantry. But simple changes to your diet can dramatically slow down the aging process. Focus on nutrient-dense foods like leafy greens, fatty fish, rich in omega-3s, nuts, berries, and whole grains. The research is clear. People who eat these real foods reduce their risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and even cognitive decline by up to 30%. These foods fight inflammation, protect your cells from damage, and fuel your brain. They stabilize blood sugar, lower bad cholesterol, and support gut health, all critical for living well after 50. Take Evelyn, for example. She's a vibrant 68-year-old who used to rely heavily on frozen dinners and takeout. She felt sluggish, struggled with her weight, and often had digestive issues. Her doctor gave her simple advice: just eat real food. So Evelyn started small. She swapped her sugary breakfast cereal for oatmeal with berries. She replaced processed snacks with nuts and fresh fruit. Little by little, she built a new routine, cooking simple meals packed with vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Within a few months, Evelyn lost 15 pounds without dieting. Her digestion improved, her energy skyrocketed, and even her skin looked healthier. She says she feels sharper, younger, and more alive than she has in years. So here's a quick question for you. What's one real food you can add to your next meal today? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to know. But even if your body is strong and well-nourished, there's one organ you can't afford to neglect: your brain. That's where the next habit comes in. Habit 3. Train your brain. Daily. The third golden habit is to exercise your mind every single day. Just like your muscles, your brain needs regular workouts to stay sharp. Mental stimulation helps build new neural pathways, improves memory, and protects against cognitive decline. Think of it as brain fitness. Read books outside your usual genre, solve puzzles like Sudoku or crosswords, or better yet, learn a new skill. Research shows that people who challenge their brains daily have a significantly lower risk of memory problems and dementia. Learning something completely new, like a language, a musical instrument, or even painting, forces your brain to create fresh connections, keeping it young and flexible. Let me introduce you to Martha. She's a bright-eyed 70-year-old who started noticing some senior moments, forgetting words, mixing up names. It worried her. Her grandchildren were learning Spanish at school, so Martha decided to join them. She downloaded a simple language app and started practicing 30 minutes a day. At first, it was frustrating. Her brain felt rusty, but she stuck with it. A few months later, Martha noticed something incredible. Not only was she learning Spanish, but her everyday memory improved too. She says it felt like her mind woke up again. Now she chats in Spanish at local meetups, and she's hungry to learn even more. So, what's a new skill you've always wanted to try? Maybe now's the perfect time to start. Drop your ideas in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on. But here's the thing. Movement, food, and mental fitness are just the beginning. True strength, especially after 50, comes from building the kind of physical power that keeps you independent for life. And most people completely ignore this next habit, even though it's the closest thing we have to a real elixir of youth. Ready to find out what it is? Let's move on to habit number 4. It's a game changer. Disciplin. Habit 4. Build muscle, keep freedom. Now, let's talk about the incredible importance of maintaining your muscle mass. This isn't just for bodybuilders. It's absolutely crucial for everyone, especially as we age. After the age of 30, we naturally start to lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. By the time you reach your 70s and 80s, this can significantly impact your strength, balance, and independence. But the good news is, you can fight back. Building and preserving muscle mass through strength training offers a multitude of benefits. For starters, it's one of the best ways to prevent falls, which are a leading cause of injury and even death in older adults. Stronger muscles mean better balance and stability. It also significantly improves joint health, providing support for your knees, hips, and spine, and alleviating pain from conditions like arthritis. Furthermore, muscle tissue is metabolically active, meaning it burns more calories even at rest, helping you manage your weight and maintain a healthy metabolism. Just 5 minutes of targeted strength exercises a day can make a world of difference. You don't need a gym full of equipment. Bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups against a wall are incredibly effective. Let me introduce you to Allan, a resilient 74-year-old. From Colorado, Allan had always been active, but after a minor knee surgery in his late 60s, he found his strength diminishing rapidly. He struggled to get up from a chair without pushing off with his hands, and simple tasks like carrying groceries became daunting. His physical therapist recommended incorporating simple strength exercises into his daily routine. Allan started with just a few mini squats, using a kitchen counter for support and some wall push-ups. He felt awkward and weak at first, but he committed to doing them every morning. Slowly, gradually, he felt a subtle shift. After a few months, he noticed he could stand up from his recliner with much less effort. Soon, he was carrying grocery bags from the car without a struggle. Allan now incorporates light resistance bands into his routine and regularly takes brisk walks up hills. He proudly says, "I don't just feel stronger, I feel like I've regained my freedom." He can play with his grandchildren without fearing a fall and enjoys hiking again. Allan's story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to reclaim your strength and independence. So tell me, what's one strength exercise you're willing to start today? Drop it in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable. Supplementos. Habit 5. Stay connected. Stay alive. This is it. This is habit number 5. The one most people ignore, yet it's as vital as diet and exercise for a long, healthy life. Staying socially connected. We humans are social creatures wired for connection. Unfortunately, in our modern world, many older adults experience increasing social isolation, and the impact on health is devastating. Research has shown that chronic loneliness carries the same health risks as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's associated with a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, cognitive decline, depression, and a weakened immune system. Conversely, strong social connections can extend your lifespan, improve your mental well-being, and even protect your brain. When you interact with others, your brain produces oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which reduces stress, fosters feelings of trust, and enhances overall happiness. Simply talking, laughing, and sharing experiences can significantly boost your mood and resilience. This isn't about having hundreds of friends, it's about having meaningful quality connections. Consider this. Do you agree that loneliness is deadlier than obesity? Comment yes or no. Below this is a real debate. Let me share the story of Caroline, a lively 76-year-old, who lived alone after her husband passed away. She found herself spending most of her days indoors, feeling increasingly isolated and losing interest in her hobbies. Her children lived far away, and she felt a deep sense of loneliness. One day, a neighbor invited her to a local book club. Caroline was hesitant, feeling shy and out of practice with social interactions. Reluctantly, she went. At first, she mostly listened, but gradually encouraged by the warm atmosphere, she began to share her thoughts on the books. Soon, she was looking forward to the weekly meetings. The book club led to coffee dates, shared walks, and new friendships. Caroline discovered she wasn't alone in her feelings of loneliness, and finding others who understood was incredibly comforting. She says, "The joining the book club brought color back into her life. She not only rediscovered her love for reading, but found a new circle of friends, rediscovered her sense of humor, and felt a profound sense of purpose and belonging." Caroline is now an active member of her community, volunteering and organizing social events, radiating a newfound joy. So, reach out. Join a club volunteer, reconnect with old friends, or spend more time with family. Nurture those connections. They are true lifelines to a longer, happier existence. If you're still watching, that tells me you're serious about staying young after 50. Go ahead, click subscribe right now so you don't miss the next tip. Seeing. Habit 6. Sleep your way to health. Last, but certainly not least, is the often neglected yet incredibly powerful habit of getting deep, restorative sleep. In our fast-paced world, sleep is often seen as a luxury or something to cut short. But for those over 50, adequate sleep is a non-negotiable cornerstone of youth and health. Are you starting to see a pattern here? Movement-food connection. But what about sleep? During deep sleep, your brain literally cleans itself. It performs a vital process called the lymphatic system, flushing out toxins and waste products that accumulate throughout the day, including beta-amyloid, a protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. Consistent quality sleep improves your memory and cognitive function, helping you stay sharp and alert. It also plays a crucial role in regulating hormones, which impacts your metabolism, appetite, and stress levels. Furthermore, good sleep strengthens your immune system, helps manage blood pressure, and significantly boosts your overall mood and mental resilience. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Let me tell you about Michael, a hard-working 67-year-old who always prided himself on needing only a few hours of sleep. He'd often stay up late watching TV or working on his computer, thinking he was being productive, but he frequently felt groggy, irritable, and found his memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. His doctor pointed out that his inconsistent sleep might be contributing to his rising blood pressure and fatigue. Michael decided to make a conscious effort to improve his sleep hygiene. He started by setting a consistent bedtime and wake-up time, even on weekends. He turned off all screens an hour before bed, opting instead to read a book or listen to calming music. He made sure his bedroom was dark, cool, and quiet. Initially, it was a struggle to break his old habits, but within a few weeks, he noticed a significant difference. He was falling asleep faster, waking up feeling refreshed, and no longer needed an afternoon nap. Michael says his energy levels are consistently higher, his mood is more stable, and he feels mentally clearer than he has in years. His blood pressure has even shown improvement. Prioritizing sleep truly transformed his health and outlook. So, prioritize your sleep. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Ensure your sleep environment is conducive to rest, and make quality sleep a non-negotiable part of your daily health regimen. It's one of the most potent tools you have for long-term health and vitality. Let's wrap this up. Staying young after 50 isn't about luck. It's about daily choices, small, consistent actions that add up over time. Here's your quick recap: the 6 golden habits for a stronger, healthier, younger you. Habit 1. Walk every day. Habit 2. Eat real whole foods. Habit 3. Train your brain. Habit 4. Build your muscles. Habit 5. Stay socially connected. Habit 6. Get deep quality sleep. These habits are simple but life-changing. They help you stay active, sharp, and full of energy no matter your age. Now, I have a question for you. Which habit will you start today? Leave a comment below and tell me. Your answer might inspire someone else to take action too. If this video helped you, please like it. Share it with someone you care about. We all deserve to age better. And don't forget to subscribe to GlowBeyond 50. We're on a mission to reach our first 1,000 subscribers, and you can help make that happen right now. Want to support us even more? Consider donating. Every bit helps us keep creating content to help you thrive after 50. Thank you for watching. Remember, your best years are still ahead. Let's make them count.